Hey, what's up, everybody? It's MartyBond98, bringing you the continuation of my Let's Play series. This is episode 3, my New Vegas Let's Play. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I hope you guys also liked that clip of me getting stomped by a bunch of bighorners. I thought you guys would enjoy that. My friend was telling me I should continue to do that, where I put like a little preview of the gameplay or just something funny at the beginning before I start it. I know it's kind of like a commentary thing. I haven't really seen that in a Let's Play series, nor have I seen someone like doing voiceovers like this. It's kind of for commentary, but this is still all the gameplay that I had pre-recorded, so I want to finish that out. So yeah, I just got back from a retreat from school. It was an awesome time, but that's why I wasn't recording or anything, or I haven't uploaded anything, because I've been gone for 4 days. Like I said, it was a great time, but I didn't have my phone, and there was no clocks where we were at, so I didn't know what time it was. I couldn't talk to anybody, but I really liked that I didn't know what time it was. It was a really cool feeling. Kind of made the days feel like they were all one. I don't know. Like, it's hard to like differentiate each day, but that was a cool experience. That's not what I want to talk about today, mainly because I can't, because it's supposed to be a secret. But what I do want to talk about is Fallout 4 and my feelings on it, my opinions of it. Just an overall a look at the game and the hype for it, I guess. So, for starters, I never thought this game was going to be released. I mean, in the back of my head, like, yes, obviously, maybe one day, but it's just, the thing is that they did was really cool. They kept quiet about it, so you never really knew. It's not like COD, where they're going to announce it a year before or anything like that. And, well, with COD, you know, and other games coming out, obviously. Other games, there's a little more, the developers, the companies that develop it, they leave some breadcrumbs behind, you know, some leaks, so you know it's coming out. But this game, obviously, there was nothing. Okay, if you want to count since New Vegas, so since 2011, so that's like 4 years, but since Fallout 3 released in 2008, let me do the math here really quick. So that's 7 years since the Bethesda released Fallout came out. Because, you know, Fallout New Vegas was developed by Obsidian. So that's 7 years that everybody's waiting for a new game. I mean, New Vegas did count, so okay, whatever. 4 years since everybody's waiting. Not a word comes out from Bethesda, really. You know, I think I don't remember if I heard them saying at like a conference at E3. I think it was after they dropped Elder Scrolls Online that they really wanted to focus on that, so people's hopes were kind of down. I may be wrong on that, but if I remember correctly, that's what I heard. So, you know, nobody was really expecting anything for a while, especially me. I was just kind of like, you know, I'm not one of these people really that are gonna sit here every day like looking up Fallout 4, or like when's it gonna come out, like thinking to myself like every day, like when's it gonna drop, when are they gonna announce it. It's just something that I always wanted to see, but it's kind of like it was kind of like believing in Santa Claus. Like, you know, you want him to be real, but deep down you know it's not. So thank you, Todd Howard, for reaffirming my belief in Santa Claus. No, seriously. So, you know, there was that hoax a while back, the website, I forgot what it was called, with the timer on it, the countdown thing, and it was like, the whole thing was that it was like ZeniMax's like sister company in like Germany or something like that. That's who owned the domain name, I guess. And I kind of believe that a little bit. Like, I could sort of see them doing that, but at the same time, there was no official like statement on it or anything. Just kind of skeptical, but like I said, I really wanted to believe, and obviously it turned out to be false, and that shit really let my hopes down. That was about 2 years ago almost, I think, at least from today. So yeah, so fast forward a little bit, and it's the end of the last school year. It's May, and I'm pretty sure it was my last day of school. Yes, it was my last day of school when it was announced, and it's a pretty funny story behind my last day of school. I had to end up pushing a car this old ass like '68 Chevy Impala down like a busy street to a gas station because it ran out of gas. But that's another story for another time. But after that, I get home, and I don't know what I was on. I was on like Instagram maybe. No, not Instagram. I think no. My friend texted me and he said Fallout 4 was released, and like he wasn't really a big Fallout fan. So I was like, what? Oh no. That happened later, I think. But I was on Instagram. I think it was like my ex Code. Him. I think he posted something about it. And I saw a few other people post something about it. So I decided to go check it out. And I was like, this is probably fake. Like everybody was saying it's on their Twitter. You know, I googled it, so I go on Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much. I only go on Twitter really for to read like, I don't know if you guys follow the hell is it called? Not college humor. College fashions, like kids just confess like stupid shit that they've done in college. Probably all fake, to be honest. But that's the only time I ever use Twitter, is just to read my feed while I'm sitting in detention and read all those because they make me laugh. So I get on there and I see it. Go on Bethesda's page. They announced it, and I wanted to break down into tears. No, not seriously, but it was a little like, wow, I can't believe it's here. And I started screaming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, holy shit, Fallout 4 confirmed. Like I completely spazzed. And I was texting like my friend who is a huge Fallout fan, and he's watching right now, so you know who you are. And I was like, dude, they announced it, and he's like, I know, I found out this morning. He was already out of school, so I was taking finals, otherwise I probably would have noticed by then. So yeah, from there on, the hype train really started for me, and I was just like, wow. Well, I don't know, they didn't release a teaser or anything yet, so everybody was waiting for, was there a teaser? Yeah, actually, the teaser did get released like a week later. I remember that, something like that. And then everybody was waiting for E3, and E3, I didn't watch it. I usually don't watch E3, I'm not gonna lie, just because I never remember what it actually is. I just end up watching the YouTube videos of the games I actually care about. So once that came out, I think I may have watched the live stream, I don't know, but once there was like footage of it, looked it up a few hours after E3 ended, and I was happy with what I saw. I would be happy. I'd be happy with anything they threw out. I'd be happy if they threw out they went back to the fucking aerial view, Fallout 1, Fallout 2. I would have played that. But they didn't, and I don't know. I don't know if I'd go that far to say I'd be happy with that, but I was happy. I thought it was really cool what they did. Like they didn't have a problem with anything they did. They showed like character creation, and then they kind of cut the different segments and everything. I really liked how they made the creation system, or like the weapon building. That's cool. I think that's a lot cooler than Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I know New Vegas is a little better with that. They putting scopes and mods on your weapons, but it looks like they did a good job on this in Fallout 4. Fallout 3 didn't really have too much of that. Obviously, you just can make like the rocket launcher and the shish kebab and the Ripper, not the Ripper, like a form of the Ripper, I think. And stuff like that. So they did a good job on that. And the settlement thing is awesome. I never really thought about that, but that's kind of something that is almost needed in a post-apocalyptic game, if you think about it. Like that's a huge part of like the post-apocalyptic like genre, I guess, if you want to say, like rebuilding society, you know, starting your own settlement. So that's awesome. I can't wait for that. So some bad things about it, some negatives. The biggest thing for me is the graphics. And hold on, before everybody wants to jump on me and say that the graphics are obviously better than the like New Vegas ones and the Fallout 3 ones, like from, you know, because these are like, clearly it has to be some sort of like upgrade because these are older games. Yes, but to be honest, it's not. When it comes down to it, I guess it's really not the graphics. It's just like the style of it like this. It's just Fallout 3 and New Vegas, like they run on the same engine and shit, so like they have like this darker feel to it. Like right now I'm looking at the gameplay, it's like you can see this dude's wrinkles, his old raisin crinkled ass like eyes, and it's just realer, you know. Everything's darker in there, everything's like corroding and like old and decaying, and it's just like it gives me like that, just a really darker feel, like I'm in the like, you know, post-apocalyptic wasteland. But when I looked at Fallout 4 for the first time, I don't know how to explain it. It looks really like vibrant, and it looks like the textures, and I'm not gonna complain about textures because I'm gonna be playing on Xbox, but the textures just look kind of like blandish. I don't know, like it's just kind of like straightforward patterns. I really don't know how to explain this. I'm gonna look at a picture really quick of Fallout 4, and then I'll let you know when I cut back in with the commentary. The best way I could describe it really is that like the characters, especially, they kind of look like plasticky. And I know that's kind of like a stupid way to describe it, but they just look really like shiny, I guess. Like they have that plasticky shine. I don't know why. Like that's what just came to my mind, but I'm sure they're gonna do some like upgrades or to the graphics, and like I know that one picture which made people say, a lot of people say what I'm saying right now is the picture of the main character, whatever his name is, I don't know, it's a Vault Dweller. Let's call him the Vault Dweller, I guess. Not the Lone Wanderer, clearly, but the Vault Dweller that you play as, looking at the dog. But that was kind of one of the first pictures. I'm pretty sure that's the picture Bethesda released on their Twitter when they announced it, or something like that. But yeah, that's obviously like prototype beta image. It's not gonna be like, they're gonna obviously do some upgrades and redo the designs a little bit, not completely, but the game's obviously not released yet. But that's my feelings on the graphics, but it's not gonna get to me. Like, I'm not hell-bent on graphics, because obviously Fallout 3 and New Vegas don't have the best graphics. There are games with better graphics. One's, I don't know, well, like something compared to is like The Witcher, but that is like a strictly third-person game. But I thought the graphics on The Witcher were very well done. It made me want to like go out and explore the whole world, and that's what I like in RPGs. But I will still be able to do that in Fallout 4 regardless. The graphics probably won't get to me that much, and I'll probably get used to them. But that was just something that always kind of bothered me a little bit. Two things really quick. One, as I'm looking, like I went to go close out the image tab for when I looked up the Fallout 4 picture, and I saw an advertisement by EB Games. I have not seen an EB game since I was about in like third grade. They just don't. I live in Chicago, and I have never seen one for so long. That just brought me back. I mean, I never really went there a lot, but I remember seeing them, and I thought they were out of business. I didn't know they were still a thing. I thought it was like Blockbuster. They were just slowly dying off. One place I really remember too, specifically, was this place called Game Crazy. It was like any other game store, like GameStop, but I don't know if it was a chain, because that was the only one I've ever seen, and that place brings me back a lot too, because it used to be, well, it was part of another video store that literally I've probably seen more Blockbusters than I've seen that. This place is called Hollywood Video. It was right next to, my friends will know this if they're watching. It was right next to Jewel, but it was also like literally right next to my a store of my daddy's town, his smoke shop, and I just remember going there all the time. Specifically, I remember one Christmas morning I got some money, and the first thing I wanted to go get, I'm really surprised they were open too. They were open on Christmas Day. I went to go get an adapter for my Game Boy. I'll never forget that. I don't think I bought a lot of things from that place, because I just ended up renting videos from the video store next door, or video games from the video store next door. But the thing that I remember getting was my adapter for my Game Boy. That's one thing that I use so much, because I don't know about you guys, but when I played Pokemon, I always did if my cousins were with me or my friends were there, I would and I started a new game, I remember doing this on Christmas too. I traded the I got all 3 starters. You know, you start the game, then you get your starter, go to the Pokemon Center, trade them, and then you restart a new game and keep doing it until you have the 3rd one, and then they trade the first 2 back. I did that with Emerald, and the only thing is that you don't have that badge where like traded Pokemon don't listen to you, but I think it's still worth it because the starters are pretty much rare Pokemon. Alright, so I'm going to try to stay on the topic of video stores, though. So, video stores, so Blockbuster. Everybody loved Blockbuster, let's not deny it. I never really went there for movies too much, though. Actually, I did with my dad, but I was all about the games. I don't know about you guys, but I went straight for the PlayStation 2 games. It's probably, out of all the systems I've ever rented games for, that PS2, definitely. Can I remember a lot of the games? No, because it was a lot of obscure titles. Like, I don't know. But I remember it was a lot of, like, army games, like, war games, like, I don't know, like, SOCOM probably. I don't know. I rented so many games as a kid. Yeah, that was just an awesome time. But now it's, like, it's just Redbox, really, now. And, like, there was one place by me that was, like, its own little franchise, and I'm pretty sure they're gone, too, now. It used to be right by my house, so it's just Redbox now. And Redbox sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I can't say I completely hate it, but it's it screwed me over a lot of times. But it just doesn't. It's not fun. Number one, like, I mean, it's going to Blockbuster as a kid was fun because you were a kid. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be fun, like, as a teenager or as like an adult, obviously, but. Redbox is just you go up there, try to find the game, you hope. I just remember looking on my phone whenever I wanted to go to Redbox, like, to see if the place actually had it online. Half the time, they didn't even have it. But it would suck, especially if you got there and you didn't look it up beforehand, and now you're, like, having to either, A, not get something, or B, you just say fuck it and get a game that you don't really want. And the games in there suck. Like, it's like weird. Like, some places like don't have any actual games. Like, I just remember the Walmart by me would have like fucking like Family Feud for like the Wii or some game like that in 360, and like no other games. But I really liked Redbox. I'm not glad I didn't hate it, but the thing is, it's just like sometimes the games weren't in there, like I said. Specifically, I wanted The Last of Us, and I was begging my friend forever to go rent that game, or not rent it, to borrow it from him. But he wouldn't let me borrow it, even though he didn't play it. And it was like a story game. You just beat it and you finish it, so obviously I just wanted to rent it. And I look everywhere for this game. And Redbox, I find it at the grocery store by me. I go pick it up, open the slip, or the little plastic slip, and it's not fucking in there. Some asshole stole it, and I was like, okay, well, like, at least don't, if you're gonna steal it, don't fucking put it back. I mean, actually, that would make a lot of sense if you're stealing it, because, I mean, they could still probably trace it, but at least it's not, like, overdue, or whatever. It's just, like, you put the slip back in there, so, like, it probably registers that you returned it. And that guy probably got away with it, at least, because I didn't fucking complain. Well, actually, that could have got me in trouble, because I was the last person to have it. I don't know. Obviously, they don't give a shit. So, you know what? Go steal games from Redbox, because they don't care, obviously. My friend kept Dead Island for, like, he just kept it. Yeah, I guess they built up a fee, but he never returned it. So, yeah, go steal games from Redbox. Speaking of Redbox and Dead Island, I remember I rented that game every weekend for about 2 months from Redbox. So that's one of the times where I actually enjoyed Redbox. But yeah, I rented it every weekend for 2 months, and I loved that game. Like, I have Riptide and the original for my PC now, but I didn't play Riptide too much except when it was on sale and everybody bought it on Steam. But I just remember, like, I loved the party system, and I loved the crafting, and, like, I just remember I met this dude on Xbox. He was, like, my age. His name was, like, Jugger Ninja. And, yeah, that was his G-Tag, Jugger Ninja. And I would just play with him and his friends, like, every single weekend. That's all I would do is just get on there and grind some Dead Island. It's not even grinding, because half the time, like, I didn't even remember doing the quest. Like, I beat the game, You know, it's like one of those games where you go back and play any mission, so like, I kind of skipped around a little bit. Like, you drop into somebody's game and you play their mission regardless of where you're at in your own story. But I just remember, like, doing parkour with him. I remember he called it, like, hardcore parkour, where you try to, like, break the game, do glitches, and stuff like that. And I don't know what happened to that guy. I had an awesome time. I played that game so much before I actually bought it, because that was back in the days where I had none of my own money and I had to ask my mom for money for games or for her to buy me the game. But yeah, I don't know what happened to that guy. It was a great time on that game. I loved it. My friend actually ended up breaking that game. Like, literally, this kid, I don't know how he does this, but a few years after I bought it, I got back on. And he had like a modded weapon. Like, someone gave him, like, not like the regular mods. Like, this thing was glitched. It was like infinite ammo on like an AK, I think. Some assault rifle. So he gives it to me. And then I start shooting it, and like, I shit you not, my Xbox starts to make a noise, like that noise, like it's about to fucking explode, and I guess everybody's did too. And I just hear this kid screaming on the mic, "Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!" And like, I just shut off my Xbox, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, all for me just firing the gun, like the frame rate dropped dramatically, and then that happened. And then I got back on, and I was like, "Dude, what? You trying to fucking break my Xbox?" He's like, "No, man, I just forgot to tell you, like, that gun." I forgot what he called it, but yeah, he almost broke all 3 of our Xboxes. You know what? That'd actually be a really good game to do a Let's Play of, because I could play with my friends. That's one, I feel like co-op's kind of dying out with these new games. Like, I haven't really played a lot of co-op in a while. But that's one game that has amazing co-op, like the drop-in thing. I know Borderlands is like that too, but I don't know. I don't want to do a Let's Play of Borderlands, but that'd be a great game to play. Even not a Let's Play, but just dick around it. So let me know if you want to see that, because I know I got a few friends that will definitely get on that if I ask them to. Because we all have the original one of Riptide. I'll probably play Riptide unless people want to see the original one, just because I haven't beat Riptide. So let me know if you want to see that, because that just popped in my mind while I was talking about that island. So yeah, comment down below if you want to see that. So my friend just texted me a few minutes ago, and he said that Fetty Wap got into a car accident, or he's on a motorcycle, and he's in like critical condition right now. And I looked it up, and it's true. So yeah, that really sucks. Hopefully he didn't lose his other eye. Sorry, I don't want to be a dick, but yeah. Now I could tag Fetty Wap in this video, and more people will watch it. No, I'm just kidding. Really, I'm not. I'm using the Fetty Wap tag, so sorry, homie. So let's get back to the gameplay for a second. I'm pretty sure I let the sheriff die of this town, the sheriff of Prim. So rip sheriff. Sorry, I was doing my own thing. And now I should do the quest to find this city a new sheriff, but fuck that. I already pre-recorded it. Not going back. So sorry, Prim. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking around right now. Like I said, that's half of me playing Fallout is looking for shit in like bins and rooms. So sorry about that. I will be trying to make my gameplay a little bit more interesting with more combat and everything. But I have everything pre-recorded up until I get to Novak and I do a quest for Boone. But that's probably not going to be too much for me in Novak, because I was literally just like walking around the whole time while I was talking to my friends. So I'll just be doing the quest with Boone there, and then I'll pick up and start playing again. Probably tomorrow after I post that. Actually, no, I probably will start playing and recording right after this one, because I don't have, like I said, I don't have that much Novak footage. So I'm on the way to RepCon right now, where I last left off 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming up soon. But this Let's Play, I'm trying to post every day, but at the least every other day. But I have a lot more time now. Like I said, I quit work, so definitely more videos. I was thinking about doing more CSGO commentaries too in between all these, because that's what got the most views so far. I mean, not that I care about them that much. I like both of these games, you know. CSGO, I just get on there, play some deathmatch, maybe some competitive. I'm Silver 4 still. My friend's bitching at me to get back on that game and start playing so I can get up, because they have that stupid thing where you can't play with people higher than you, which I guess is a good thing, because what I did last time is just, like, before they had that, I played with my friend and my promos, because like I don't know if I said this in my last video, but with me in like a lot of games, especially like League and CS:GO, not League anymore because I pretty much quit League like a while ago, but with CS:GO, I get on, I play a lot, and then I just stop playing for like a month or two to get back on, and then I don't have my rank anymore. And so I like that last time, second to last time, because last time would be now, so second to last, I played my promos with my friend who's like gold, Nova, whatever, and then I got to like silver 1 or 2, which is great, but it's definitely better than the last one, which I'm at now. So gotta play more competitive so I can play with my friends. So I'll probably be doing that more than deathmatch now, I guess, unless you guys actually care about what I play on there. Let me know. So I'm nearing the end of the video now. If you guys like it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, everything. And I want to give a shout out to a guy who just recently subscribed to me. He's a bigger channel. He's got around 2.6k subscribers. So shout out to Roshank Redemption. He said he'd help me out. He'd be willing to give me a shout out in his Shout Out Sunday series. So guys, go check him out if you're watching this. And I just want to thank him for giving me that support. And yeah, see you guys later. I'm out.